Hi, this is Tom Marlin with the Navigators Military Ministry at McGuire Air Force Base in New Jersey. And this is a brief introduction to a series of videos where I'm going to draw out several illustrations that I use in discipleship. The first is the bridge illustration, then the wheel illustration, the pipeline illustration, and the baseball diamond, which is also the 4 E's, as well as the target. These are all common Navigator illustrations that many of you have seen before. Also, I'm going to draw out the Fate Stool and the 4 Seasons, which are illustrations that I've come up with that I use as well. So before we get into it, I'd like to share a couple of points. One is these are tools. So that means they're purposeful. We don't just share the illustration for the sake of sharing the illustration. We use it to communicate a point. So if you're having a conversation with somebody and a concept comes up, possibly this illustration would help them understand the point that you're trying to share, which leads me to the second point, is that the illustrations are not sacred. So the concept is sacred. You're trying to explain something from the Bible, but the illustration itself is not sacred. So not all illustrations will resonate with everyone. And the second point is these illustrations focus on the fundamentals. So that's one of the things that I like about the Navigators Military Ministry, is that they focus on the fundamentals, and I appreciate that. I think many times in the Christian community we get sidetracked on conversations that don't necessarily lead to fruitfulness, and also sometimes we assume that people understand the fundamentals. So these illustrations are great to kind of draw us back to fundamental topics, and they're good reminders for us. So hopefully these will be helpful for you in your walk with Jesus, and that they'll help you see generations come from your life.